Today we're going to solve some exponential equations in the quadratic form. If you don't know what that means, take a look at this right here. This is what we're going to be solving. And if you're looking at this and you have no clue where to start, what I would do is first let a variable equal e to the x. I like to use u. So I'm going to let u equal e to the x power there. And if I let u equal e to the x, now I'm going to go back and substitute it into this equation right here. So e to the 2x is now going to be the same thing as u squared. And if you think about it, that should make sense because just if you're wondering, like, how does u squared equal e to the 2x? We're letting u be e to the x. So if I take e to the x and I square it, that's the same thing as e to the 2x. So this is the same thing as u squared if u equals e to the x. So I've got u squared minus 13u plus 30 is equal to 0. Now, this should look something a little bit more familiar. It's like our quadratic when we have x squared plus 3x plus some number equals 0, and we can factor it like a normal quadratic. And that's exactly what we're going to do here. Why do I use u instead of x then? Well, the problem already has x in it, and I don't want to get confused with what is x and what is not. So let's see if we can actually factor this thing. I'm going to say, what are factors of 30 that add up to the middle term, negative 13, and I get negative 3 and negative 10. Those multiply to give me positive 30. They add to give me negative 13. The leading coefficient here is 1, so I can take the shortcut and say u minus 3 times u minus 10 is equal to 0. My next step is to set each factor equal to 0. So u minus 3 equals 0, and u minus 10 is equal to 0. And that means u is equal to 3. And u is equal to 10. Now, I said u equals 10. Let's write it right here in the right spot. U equals 3, u equals 10. Now, I say this, be careful here. This is not our answer because the question did not say find the value of u. It said find the value of x. So we need to make sure once we get u by itself that we go back and put e to the x in for u and solve for x. So that's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to say, all right, I've got e to the x is equal to 3, and e to the x is equal to 10. And to get x by itself, I'm simply going to take the natural logarithm of both sides. So if I take the natural log of this side, I've also got to take the natural log of this side right here. Natural log and e cancel each other out. I get x is equal to the natural log of 3. I just want to check. I'm not taking the natural log of 0. I'm not taking the natural log of a negative number, so that all works out. I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to say take the natural log of both sides, and I will get x on the left side and the natural log of 10 on the right side. There's my answers there. Let's take a look at another one here. So, got one set up for you. If I have e to the 2x minus 16 e to the x plus 15, pause the video and give that one a try. All right, I've taken it that you've taken the moment to give it a try before you continue on. Let's now go back and look at this problem. Let's let u equal e to the x again. And when I do that, I get u squared minus 16u plus 15 equals 0. Let's see if we can factor that. I want factors of 15 that add up to the middle term, negative 16. I'm thinking 1 times 15 gives me 15, and then make them both negative, and we'll get negative 16 there. The leading coefficient is 1, so I can take the shortcut here. And when I do, I'm going to get u minus 1 times u minus 15. That equals 0. So u is equal to 1, and u is equal to 15. Remember, that is not our answer. We need to go back and put e to the x in for u, and I get e to the x is equal to 1, and e to the x is equal to 15. Lastly here, I'm going to take the natural logarithm of both sides, and I get x equals the natural log of 1. and x equals the natural log of 15. Now the natural log of 1, remember, is 0, because I'm saying e raised to what power equals 1. So this is really the same thing as 0 here. And this is going to be left at natural log of 15 there. Okay. Hopefully that cleared up some confusion you might have had maybe on a homework problem where you get to that one problem that's just always different than the rest. This is usually that problem in this assignment. So I want to go over a couple of examples. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching, and I hope you're having a great day.